Welcome to Gaia's Calling, where stories ignite your spirit and the earth whispers her secrets. I'm Brad Swift, a Right-on-Purpose author of eco-fiction and nonfiction, inviting you to become an eco-guardian. Together, let's explore the wonders of our world and take action to protect them. Listen closely, Gaia is calling. And today is a special Tuesday post, Gaia's Call, which is What If Our Laws Helped the Earth? A post-July 4th walk with Granddude. It's a note for the families and the young at heart. Last Friday, I shared some reflections on a new energy law passed by Congress, how it reveals the deeper beliefs shaping our politics, and how we might start building something better from the ground up. But the real question I've been sitting with since then is this. What are we teaching the next generation about freedom, responsibility, and the earth we all share? That's why I wrote this following piece, not as a political commentary, but more as a walk through the woods with my grandkids and the other young eco-guardians in training. It's a conversation I imagine having with Logan when he's just a little older. He's about 4 now, so maybe a few years. And he's beginning to wonder how this world works and how he can help shape it. This one is written from the heart in the voice of Granddude, which is what Logan and even younger 2-year-old Piper called me. I designed that, of course. With just enough dirt on our boots to keep things grounded in love, wonder, and truth. Feel free to share it with the kids in your life or with the child still alive in your own heart. So here we go. What if our laws helped the earth? This is a post-July 4th walk with Granddude. Hey there, kiddo. Imagine you and I are out for one of our favorite walks through the woods. The sun's peeking through the trees, birds are singing overhead, and there's even a gentle breeze that smells just a little like pine needles and maybe adventure. Now, let me ask you something. What if the rules we made, the big ones, the laws, helped the earth instead of hurting it? What if every decision grown-ups made about energy, land, and how we live was also a promise to care for nature, for animals, and of course for kids like you? So, this is what happened this past couple of weeks. The grown-ups in charge passed a big new law, and it's all about energy. It might sound good at first, more jobs, more power, more stuff. But here's the thing. Most of that energy will come from digging up fossil fuels. That means like oil and gas. And fossil fuels, they're kind of like the old buried treasure. But when we burn them, they make the air dirty, hurt animals' homes, and heat up the planet more than it already is, which is not a good thing. So that got me to thinking, how about the 4 great untruths, aka some big misunderstandings? You see, there are some ideas many adults still believe, and we've believed them for quite a while. Ideas that just don't hold up when you look at the world closely, especially out here in the woods, out here in nature. I call them the 4 great untruths. Let me tell you what they are, and you tell me if they sound right to you, okay? Number 1, the concept or idea that we're separate from nature. Well, that's like saying a tree doesn't need the soil, or that we don't need air or water. Kind of silly, right? The second great untruth is that more is always better. Imagine trying to eat 100 cookies in one sitting. Well, truth is you'd probably get a bellyache. Well, the earth does too. And number 3, the great untruth number 3, the earth has endless resources. Let's think about it. Even your flashlight will run out of batteries. So does the planet when we take too much. And then the last one, this whole thing about technology will save us. Well, yeah, tech is cool, robots, rockets, and all that. But we also need love, kindness, and wisdom. And you can't plug that into a charger. So let's talk about the 4 great truths where the real treasures are. Now, here's what I believe deep down, and I think perhaps you do too. These are the 4 great truths. These are the seeds we can plant together for a better world. Number 1, pretty big word, interconnectedness, which means we're all part of one big web of life. Like when a bee helps a flower, and the flower feeds the butterfly, and the butterfly makes us smile. The second great truth, also a pretty big word, sufficiency. Now, there's enough for everyone when we share. It's like pie on Thanksgiving, when we each take just what we need. Number 3 in the great truths, reciprocity. Now, what does that mean? Well, simply it means giving and receiving. They go together. Like when you give a hug and you get one back. Or when you help nature and nature helps you. And then the last great truth is what we call stewardship. Now, this is a big one. Taking care of the earth is kind of like it's your pet, your playground, and your best friend. Well, because it is. So, here's a little mini lesson. Ready to make some magic? I've got a little quest for you. Actually, a few for you this week. Pick one, or even go for all of them. And make this post-Independence Day about more than just fireworks. Number 1, how about drawing a freedom flag? Not just stars and stripes, but how about including trees and rivers and birds and bees? Make it a flag for all life. You can also ask your family this big question. What does real freedom mean for people, but also for animals and the planet? You might be surprised by what they say. And this could be a fun one. Plant something, a seed, a flower, a tree, even a dream. And while you're at it, pick up a piece of trash if you see one. And remember, you may be small, but your heart is huge. And your voice matters more than you know. So let's walk a little further, hand in hand, and dream together. Because the future needs you, brave eco-guardian. And this is, with love and muddy boots, your Granddude.